They're back on it again. You understand what I'm showing you? Let me tell you something, guys. Now man harping and looking for trending and everything, right? But there's a mistake that's happened sometimes. So you see the DJ Magnum situation, you know, might probably people think say they could have gone in this direction, but they can't tell. But you see it open a different thing for me. And I want to use it like I said for seize the opportunity, because the real conversation is the GT tongue. You understand what I'm showing you? Enough people want to go wrong it, but life is a mystical thing. And Guyanese got to pay attention to what's really going on. That's why I'm going to come and touch upon certain things, even the Rihanna situation and things. I see people like the posting, but there's something I got to say about all of that. But in the meantime, you see, for example, now I had to go upon the internet. Cause I was thinking to myself, right? So now, if I was a yard man, right, a Jamaican, and I talking to a Guyanese, and I said, well, you know what I'm saying, where could I go and find the item music? You understand? I want to hear some Guyanese music and what the Guyanese artists them song like and them thing, right? So I said, all right, boom, Audio Mac 592, because I'm using the Guyanese code, right? For, you know, it's 592. Everybody country get a different code, right? So when you go up on 592 code now on a plane, and that's just volume 11 or whatever, there's other volumes, and I ain't even know for take out a day for go through for show say it's not a biasness about no one particular volume, the consistency. You understand what showing you what's going on with the music and the artists them out there. And artists them, please, I don't care if y'all get vexed for you, right? Because this is a challenge for y'all to step to the plate rather than to be offended, right? So now, when you go and do this, and see if the yard man said, propose a question, I want to hear some Guyanese music. You understand? And some Guyanese artists. Let me put both of them things there together. And you say, you know what, 592, let me go. Audio Mac. Boom, punch in. Let me listen to this random car. What I did there was random. Let me listen to this random volume 11. And you start play. Now, the production, let me give credit, the production, as far as the instrumentation, even the recording, the mixing and everything. A1, you understand? A1. You understand? The quality of the music is already there. But guess what now? If I is a true Jamaican on certain ITH and I want to see the progress in certain things, right? I man will do so, boom. Well, you know what? There's nice music, but this Guyanese artist, he would have to ask if this Guyanese artist or whether the man get some artists from Jamaica for come on them rhythm there, right? So what I'm saying, there's a time you see man could play games with yourself, right? But it's not games with yourself, but it's get to be a game with yourself after this. You see, there's a time for training wheels. You're learning to do something. It's word called the amateur preliminaries and them kind of thing, right? So let me take the bicycle stance, for example, and you get a training wheel and you're learning something. That was how man train, learn the tongue, learn how to jump on rhythm, learn how to, you know what I'm saying, ride the beat and all them kind of thing there, the pattern, the hooks, the whatever, the formatting, boom. All right, good. So now when you get there, and you take off the training wheels them now because now you're ready and you know for ride. You can just still moving like you're there on training wheel. You're not going to want to bust wheelie and show style and show what's you style from where you learn. Or how this training wheel used to balance you up. Right, so me keeping my thing too. I'm going to give you all some short ones and ins and outs and twos. You see what I'm showing you. But you can't run away from though. So the artists, them, boy, you know what I'm saying? It's so the culture stay like, what them man think, oh, the music can go some way if we don't use it ain't gonna go nowhere like it ain't going nowhere now. Why people still asking where Guyanese music there? Because it's only Guyanese artists, but they can't identify your tongue. You understand? Like I said, this is some short clips, but this is why I'm gonna go forward. Look at the reggaeton, for example, but I'm gonna bring it blatantly visual so y'all can understand. Reggaeton, what separate them? This is the same thing was create the argument when you know what I'm saying, a black man said to a Spanish man that look dark like he in certain thing and say, you ain't black, and the Spanish man say, no, I'm not black, or whatever the case, because it's not that he's not identifying and no say you and he get the same pigmentation, but his mentality we gravitate into his culture and his language most predominantly. You understand? So when you get reggaeton, even though the man can say, boy, is the reggae beat, the man using a certain thing, cause you know they get certain little mans have complaints about certain thing, right? But when you check it, what are they doing to identify themselves that the man can't really say? If you're a Jamaican, you could say they've taken the instrumentations and certain stuff and we style of how we flow upon the rhythm, but you can't say nothing about what they're saying or how they're using it and the slangs what they're embracing from their culture and putting within the thing and, you know what I'm saying, and giving their whole cultural vibe to it. So that's it. You understand what's showing you? More for come. I ain't coming after this. It's flagging to say. I want to talk about flagging. It's not the whip flag, you know. This is the flag, because if you're holding the flag, it's the flagging. So you get flag for the identification. You understand? Hey, it's so the thing go.